Hey everyone, I don't know if you can hear me, but hopefully this works. Okay, I am going to be doing a makeup look. I wouldn't necessarily call it a tutorial because I am not good in this art form. Yeah, so it is gonna be a good look though. I promise it's gonna be great, and it is just gonna be one of those looks that is like kind of an everyday kind of thing, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna get started. And also, I've already prepped my skin. I have washed my face with a face scrub cleanser, and also I've put on some hydration, so like you have a smooth surface to work with, and that's very important to have like good makeup. Okay, I think it's kind of hot in here. Anyways, I don't want to sweat, because I just put on my outfit to go out. Anyways, I'm gonna start with the basics. Foundation. This is the foundation I'm gonna be using. And I've heard good things about this, and it kind of suits my liking. So anyways, I'm using this. It is more on the dewy side. Oh, and I kind of suggest you don't moisturize your lips first, because you're going to have foundation on your lips, so it's better to use it afterwards, so you know the shape of your lips, and it's easier to put on lipstick if that's the case, but it's up to you, really. Anyways, I think that's enough. I think that's enough for me. Oh, I nearly forgot. I can't be looking at the screen because I need precision in my details. Right, I'm using this sponge. Okay, beauty blender. Make sure you don't laugh too much or do any facial expression whatsoever, because this is important to like make everything look smooth and nice and even. You just do not want to do any facial expression whatsoever. You can do it after when you're finished, but those lines, they gotta go. And yeah, I don't want to put too much foundation because I feel like I don't really need that much foundation, and I kind of suggest you do that as well. I mean, for this makeup look, a generous amount. This lighting is not the best, but I'll work on that. And also do this. Don't really pat on your eyeballs. Oh boy, it's kind of giving me an arm workout. Like, my screen is a bit dirty. I mean, my mirror. I'm sort of cleaning it. I think it's done. I don't know. But keep blending. Keep buffing. Maybe that's the term. However, blending is likely mostly used. That's done for the foundation. Holy shit. Moving on to the concealer. Okay, ignore that. I swear I'm using the Maybelline New York concealer. It's whatever. Putting it under the eye. Again, generous amount. Alright. Anyways, crap, I used the most. Anyways, it is mandatory to open your mouth when you do something to your eye, especially when you want it to be right. It's always mandatory to open your mouth. I'm kidding. but I still do it. Okay, once that's done, we move on to powder. Right, moving on. My face looks kind of weird right now. This is the powder I'm using. I think it's quite old, but I haven't, been affected by it somewhat. Skin Food powder. Just use whatever powder, And then I go, I pat on the forehead. Just pat. Or if you're using a brush, swipe. Swipe. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like to be aware of where I put my powder, because I will go in with another powder. And it is my bronzer. My shading powder. Oh shit, you can actually see me. Oh boy. Yeah, so that's my setup. Ooh. Okay. I mean, if you are not feeling the dewy vibe of your face, go for the matte look. Literally just go for the matte look, because it is cool for the winter. And I do have a scar right here, but it's not noticeable. I mean, if you have scars on your face, you might want to cover them up, or you don't have to. It's up to you. Okay, that's done. Moving on, I'm using a Can Make Matte Flare shading. Important. Know which parts of your face is good with shading. Because I know that I go around here and I do this swiping motion. I don't really do like that, but you can do that to indicate where your shade is going. You have to soften it up. I don't have the brushes for this, but honestly, this works for me. This definitely works for me. Now, I used to do it under my jaw, but I realized how it gave me this awkward line, and it didn't work out because my skin is quite pale. So it just didn't work out. It looked weird, so I don't do that. I only do it around my face. Yeah. Okay. Shading takes a while. Okay. Ooh. Here comes the fun part, I suppose. And that's the nose. So go pinch your brush and just do that. Oh my god, I forgot the most important step. I didn't put the powder under my eyes. This is not a tutorial, I swear. Ugh, gosh, how could I forget that? Oh boy. Now, a little bit of shade does go a long way for pale people. Please understand that. Okay. I'm gonna be fixing my eye, because I totally forgot. Okay, next up I'm gonna be doing my brows, and this is basically how I do my brows. You can do it your way. So I am using the Maybelline Fashion Brow. Ultra fluffy. And I'm also using the Drawing Eyebrow. But, well, this is the only part I'm using for this product. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Gotta make it more. Okay, whatever. I suppose I'm just filling it in and lining the outside at the same time. I mean, brows are important. If you just get the right shape and also the right fluffiness of it, it will look good. The difference, I haven't even brushed it out yet, so I do this when I want to sneeze. No lines, no lines. Do not make facial expressions, people. Okay. Alright, you can't really see this crisp, like, really clearly, but in my eyes I can freaking see it. And sometimes your brush can get really dirty, so just wipe off the excess, like so. You know, all that excess product. Just take it off. And then continue, because this lifts the color so your eyebrows aren't so dark, you know, and unnatural, yet still want them to be. Okay, somewhat the brows are, I wish you guys can see this, but they're not identical, like, whatsoever. They are not. But it's okay, because you know what? People have their ways of doing their brows, and this is mine. Okay, now we're gonna take a fluffy brush like this. Make sure it's clean. And I'm going for a pinky kind of look. And I'm using this Pupa Hot Flame palette. And I'm going to be taking this color right here. I'm going all over the eyelid. Like, creating that color, that base color. Creating the base color, people. And it's somewhat like a powder because of the color itself. So I don't know what's the point of this, but I'm somewhat doing it because I feel like people do that, and I'm just here doing the same. I mean, that's how I feel. If this base color is just not really working for me. However, if you pack it on like a lot, then it somewhat can work. But I suppose you just do it to have it there, and then you move on, okay? Right, so once your base color is on, if it's a neutral one, then it's okay. But if it's a colored one, then you have to be aware of where you put that color one. Oh yeah, I can actually see it. Okay. I am going to be using a Kiko Milano palette. This one is very cool looking. It gives me that vaporwave aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be using the pink shade right here. You can use any pink shade like this. That's fine. And I'm just going to be really lightly like really lightly, okay? I mean, come on, that's light enough. Because if you're like, then that's too chalky. No, that's too much. So, again, do it, swish it around, like so. And sort of do this. Right, so once you have put on the second color, I don't know, transition color, I suppose, blending is important. So what I just did is blended all the way on top, right here, up until I reach the eyebrows, but not quite yet, because you want to leave a little bit of a blank space right here. That is where the white and the non-color part is. Okay, and now what I'd like to do is take a brush like this and make sure it's clean. Taking the color pink again and going underneath the eye. Oh, this is looking quite punkish. I don't know, I think I want to go with a heavy look because it's gonna be night soon. And what is the point if you put a day makeup and it turns into night, and it's just like... But I'm just saying, because it is important to be precise with your makeup on occasions. Like, especially if you feel like a day look, don't put too much. Night look, put whatever. I'm gonna be using the Can Make Perfect Stylist Eyes. And I'm gonna be using this type of color right here. I would say this is a rose gold color. And we're gonna be using the finger. Alright. Pat it on your eyelid. Oh my gosh, I love this color. However, I don't think it's like matching with each other. Well, it is, sort of. But I'm not going to go too heavy on it. What I'm doing next is taking a small brush like this that comes with the mini palette and dipping the same color that I used on my lid and putting it right here, but only halfway. I'd say quarter way. Okay, next I'm going to be using an eyeliner for this look as well. I'll be using the Miracle Romance Sailor Moon. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. This is so amazing. Like, the packaging of this eyeliner, it's whimsical as fuck, right? So I'm just gonna be using this, the yellow one, because this collection has a bunch of colors, has green, blue, red. I'm pretty sure this is black. I mean, it kind of right, I can't speak now. It kind of has a yellow tint to it. No, ignore what I just said, because the color on the packaging has like a dark red and a dark blue, and it... Right, gonna be using this. I think I'm just gonna go off camera for this because I have to make this right. Alright, so my eyeliner is done, as you can see right here. Okay, eyebrows are done, eyelids are done, eyeliner done. mascara done. Now, next, I am going to be doing, I'm actually going to put a little bit of color in my inner corners. So just take a sparkly color like this and dab it on. Put it in the inner corner of your eye, and you will look fantabulous. I'm going to be using the Bonjour or Bourgeois, Bonjour, makeup brand, and I'm going to be using 95 Rose de Jasper Rose. I could have said that. Alright, this is going to go on my cheeks, and this is how I'm going to be applying them. Okay, let me try to make you guys see this. That's how it looks. Use a little bit of highlight. I'm going to use the highlight stick by Cezanne. And I'm just going to use a clean finger, like so, and then go down on my nose, like that. And then also you could do it on your cheeks. Lastly, the lips. Now you can go on with your lip moisturizer, your lip balm. I'm using Vaseline Cocoa Butter. Next, I'm going to be using a Maybelline The Creamy Mattes lipstick, and it is in the color Just a Teaser, and just put it on. So this is how it looks. No lip liner, just lipstick. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. As you can see, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I know it's pretty long, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna be editing it, so yeah, okay. See you in the next video. Peace.